Hey everyone, here's the video that I mentioned about putting up on my Resident Evil figures. These are for the Resident Evil the first game, which is the 10th anniversary figures that you're seeing here. And then I also had the Resident Evil 2 figures that you're going to see in a bit. And then also Resident Evil 4. Now, arguably, Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 4 are probably the best games that have come out. But anyway, these figures I had gotten. Oh my, it's I don't even know how long it's been now. It's been maybe like 15 years since I've gotten these. But yeah, they're really, really neat. They're all in pack for the most part. And actually the ones that I had end up getting loose ones, or having loose ones, I actually bought like two of them just to have one in pack and one to keep, or one to take out, one to keep in pack. So you have a Tyrant. And the cool thing about the cardboard and the stickers is everything was like inside the plastic there. So even if in storage, and like really no worries of any bits of like getting it dirty or anything like that. Other than that sticker right there, it's on the outside. But these are of course just cost all in storage. But yeah, some really, really cool figures. And might wonder why now for this stuff is just something I randomly thought about recently, that I had these complete collections, and I actually had some variants of. There's actually two variants, and you're going to see the one here coming up. It's the a Leon Kennedy variant that I have. Chris Redfield. Yeah, these are based off of the first game, which the first game is not very good. The dialogue, the voice acting in it is pretty bad. There's a part where literally it's like, "Don't open that door." Something I've actually kind of made fun of for quite a while. But the graphics, everything else, obviously not very good. But anyway, so here's Resident Evil 4. We're kind of skipping over Resident Evil 2, but I'm kind of saving the Resident Evil 2 stuff for last, just because that stuff's of course earlier, harder to find, and just really, really nice. But yeah, here's the one Leon Kennedy, the one with the jacket, and then they had one without the jacket. And I forget which one was more difficult to find. Of course, then you have a regenerator right there. That's the variant regenerator. It was the translucent green, and it had the red parasites inside of it. Pretty much, the only way you could kill that thing in the game was to use a thermal rifle or a thermal gun to see those parasites moving inside of the regenerator, and then you'd have to shoot the parasites. It was it was pretty cool. I mean, those things made a pretty creepy sound in the game. I'm not even gonna try to mimic it right now, but it's actually kind of hard to do. But anyway, some really, really neat figures. That dude, oh, I couldn't stand that dude. The chainsaw Ganado. This game is not for kids, of course. So, if the figures seem like they're pretty violent, kind of gory, it is. Obviously, it's a science fiction game. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty it's a pretty bloody game. But anyway, here's Resident Evil 2 primate guide. It was actually my guide that I used years ago when I played this game. And the humorous thing here is actually the graphics that you're gonna see in this thing. Now, they did remake Resident Evil 2. I'm actually thinking about getting it here soon to play. They actually remade it on PS4. Looks very, very nice. Very actually updated. But yeah, here, check out some of these graphics. Look at that. Who misses those graphics? No one. Yeah, right here, how pixelated that is. And that's it's very, very poor for today's standards, of course. But anyway, cool nevertheless. It was a really, really cool game. Really, really fun, creepy. It was very intense, suspenseful. Yeah, so it was a Resident Evil 2 guide. And here's a big lot of my Resident Evil figures, the original ones, not the 10th anniversary ones, but the original, like, 10th, or I'm sorry, the original, like, Resident Evil figures from the first game. And Resident Evil 2, actually. So it's kind of a mix of both. I'm pretty sure this is all complete, by the way. My only regret years later is the fact that I took all this stuff out of the pack. That's always kind of a regret afterwards for me. This stuff just looks so nice, and it's worth so much more. It's more valuable if it's kept in pack, but I mean, it's whatever, you know. But anyway, some Resident Evil 2 stuff, and you also had like the ones in the background. I forgot what series they were. But anyway, they're the larger scale figures. Now that one dude right there, he is missing like a tentacle piece on his back. I gotta find that. But anyway, there's pretty cool figures. I don't obviously have enough. I don't have enough space to really display all of this stuff. So this stuff's just in storage. I got it out just to kind of make this video. I wanted to showcase some of the stuff I have. It's been a while since I've wanted to do this. I just went ahead and did it tonight. There's the liquor from Redfield 2. Thing's pretty creepy looking. Pretty, yeah, just that game. I do miss it. Here's more of a broader shot of it. All the stuff. Now that one Leon Kennedy right there in kind of the middle there in the bottom. I don't remember what series that was from. I don't think it was actually from the same series all these were from. Maybe it was actually from, excuse me, the series of had the bases in the back there. I can't recall. I have to look it up. Yeah, some pretty neat figures. Of course, it hits, you know, it kind of hits home more for those who have actually, you know, maybe played the game or have, you know, have some history with the games. There's oh my gosh, the little girl's name. I can't remember what it is. I want to say Clara. I might be wrong. I'm not sure. I know Ada. There's Ada Wong, Leon Kennedy, Chris Redfield. Anyway, so yeah, some pretty cool stuff. And then that's actually not me and trying to say leave a like on the video, by the way. That was just me giving this. But by all means, all right. Here is kind of like the little, kind of might consider like my little holy grail of the whole set. Actually, I remember buying this thing in KB Toys. Actually, like obviously way before they went out of business, but I got this as a second just to keep in pack. It's Mr. X. It's actually still in really good condition. Yeah, I specifically bought this one to just have extra and keep in pack, and I've had it all this time. It's a pretty cool figure. I really like it. It was like I think my favorite figure to like get an extra of. Now this thing, he was also really, really creepy, really scary to go against in the game. And here you see the back, and kind of goes along with the other figures that you saw. So he transforms, and you see the other characters that are in the set. The zombie, the hunk. Of course, this is from, you know, early 2000s. Yeah. So yeah, that's the gist of my Resident Evil collection. It's a little over 9.5 minutes here. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys later.